you'll be a fine actor one of these days. However, I doubt if this will occur during my lifetime. Meanwhile, you say you have a part-time job selling shoes. My advice is to make it full-time. Goodbye, my boy. So much for sentimentality. Now, there goes an unfit student for the Jules Benedict Theater Workshop. Now, who here thinks he is fit, Come, come. All right, that girl.
What an impressive office.
Only when I'm in it.
You taught all these famous people.
I taught them how to be famous. Sit. Is that the way you usually walk across a room? Like a salmon struggling upstream?
Well, shall I do it again?
Please. You've already flunked walking. Now, Miss,
Marie, Anne Marie.
Can't even walk across a room and already you have a stage name?
Oh, no, it isn't. My father's name is Marie.
And your mother's name is Sam. May I ask, why do you wish to become an actress?
Well, I've been told I have a little talent.
I'm sure that's accurate. You filled out your application?
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Benedict, it means a great deal for me to get into your workshop. I've been looking forward to this appointment for months. Look right in here.
The application, please.
Yes, sir. Here it is.
You folded it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Now, let's see. Previous stage experience. College Dramatic Society. Several leads at the Community Playhouse. Medal for Best Actress at Camp Winnie Pooh. Why didn't you just write none? Oh. 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 Well, Miss Marie.
All right, Mr. Benedict, I won't take up any more of your time.
You have not been dismissed.
Well, it's obvious I'm not going to be accepted.
Young lady, I am never obvious.
But I watched you reading my application and the way you kept shaking your head. There only seemed to be one thing that pleased you. What was it?
Where it says here you have no contagious diseases. You have just won the privilege of being turned down after you auditioned for me.
Oh, I have? Oh, Mr. Benedict, you mean I'm going to audition for you? I mean, I'll audition right after I'm turned down after the audition. I'm so excited about it.
You remind me of a wind-up toy. Now, take this script with you and study the scene on page 18. The phone conversation between Florence and Albert.
You want me to play Florence? I mean, of course you want me to play Florence. Florence, right. I'll be Florence.
Yes. Be back here tonight precisely at 8:15.
I'll be here at 7.
8:15.
All right, okay. 8:15. Just synchronizing my watch. I'll be right on time. Thanks a lot, Mr. Benedict. 8:15, yes. Thank you very much. Separate worlds. I could never move into yours, and you wouldn't learn any part of mine. But we've got to be realistic. Oh, Judy, the most exciting thing Everything has happened. Oh, I didn't know you were on the phone.
Oh, it's my sister in Larchmont. She's having another fight with her husband.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, come on over when you're through.
I'll never be through. They haven't got a marriage. It's a marathon boxing match. Margaret, I just can't come up this afternoon. There's no one to stay with Stanley. I can't get a sitter on such short notice. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can. Don't go away. Boy, you really look excited. What happened?
I finally got my audition for the Benedict workshop.
That's wonderful. When?
Tonight at 8:15.
Perfect. I'll be back by 6:30. Margaret, I can come. I found someone to sit with Stanley.
No, you haven't.
Margaret, I'll call you back.
Judy, I just can't tonight. This audition's too important to me.
But you won't be late if I'm back by 6:30.
But you won't be back by 6:30.
Why?
I don't have to tell you. You'll think of something.
Well, you'll do it?
No, I just can't. I've got too much to do this afternoon. I've got 3 pages of dialogue to memorize, and with the baby here and...
It won't bother him.
It will bother him. I mean, it'll bother me. I've got to do my hair and press my dress, and then take a shower, then get dressed.
All right, Anne. If that's your last word.
Judy, I promise I'll babysit for 2 weeks straight for you, but I just can't tonight.
If you can't, you can't.
Hello. Margaret. No, this is Anne. Judy's in her own apartment. I'm in my own apartment. Oh, she must have taken my phone out by mistake. Yeah. We really should get different colors. Or shorter cords. Well, Margaret, Margaret, you... Yes, yes. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell her. All right. Bye. I told Margaret I'd stay with the baby.
Huh?
She just called me on your phone in my house, and you're right. You better get up there.
Oh, Anne, thank you. If there's ever anything I can do for you.
Just be back at 6:30. Hello, Albert. Hello, Albert. I asked you not to call me again. Hello, Albert. I asked you not to call me again. Hello, I asked you not to call me. Hello? Albert. I asked you not to call me again. Of course I love you. I wish I didn't. It'd be so much easier for the both of us. It'd be so much easier. It'd be so much easier for the both of us. Hello? Albert's my boyfriend. He's terribly rich and I'm terribly poor. Isn't that sad? Oh, sweetheart, it isn't that sad. No, it isn't that sad. They get married at the end. You probably have a baby and I'll have to take care of it. Here, play with your rattle. Here's a teddy bear. Okay. Your teething ring? You're very tired. You're so sleepy. Your eyes are beginning to close. You're very tired. You're so sleepy. Your eyes are beginning to close. Your mouth isn't. Stanley, what is it you want? Of course, you're hungry. You poor little darling. You want a bologna sandwich? No, I'm gonna have to get you a set of teeth. Okay, I'll fix your lunch. You stay right there. I'm gonna get you some lunch. Albert, we live in 2 separate worlds, but there is something you could do for me. You can come over and take care of Stanley so I don't miss my audition. Albert, we live in 2 different worlds. I could never move into yours and you wouldn't want any part of mine. Come on, Stanley. You finished that milk an hour ago. Now, come on. Oh, Albert, we've got to be realistic. Did you ever stop to think of what your parents might say? Good boy. Right on cue. You little devil. Come on. You're such a good boy. Wait till I tell your mommy. I tell your mommy that you drank all your milk and you went pooping. Yes. Yes. No, good boy. No. Please for Auntie Anne. Hello? Judy, hi. Yes. Everything's just great. Oh, he's happy as a lark. Judy, where are you?
I'm still in Larchmont.
Judy, you promised me back at 6:30.
I know, but my big lummox brother-in-law just came home, and Margaret's here, and I'm afraid to leave them alone together.
And send one of them down here to sit with Stanley.
What if Leon sits with Stanley?
Well, fine. Fine. Can you get him?
I don't have to. He has early office hours today, and he'll be home any minute.
All right, Judy. But if he isn't, you better get ready for a bigger fight here than you have over there. Okay. I know. All right. Bye. I was only kidding. I wouldn't hurt your mother. If your father doesn't get home, I may kill him. Just a minute.
Hi.
Oh, Leon, am I glad to see you.
You've never been that glad to see me before.
Never been this glad to see anybody before. I've got an audition tonight at 8:15.
Yeah? Judy wasn't home, so I figured she might be... Oh, hey there, champ. What are you doing over here?
Judy's up in Larchmont with your sister-in-law and her sparring partner.
At it again, huh?
Hey, sweetheart.
Come on, boy.
Stanley, there's Daddy.
Come on, boy.
Daddy, there's Stanley.
Hey there, big boy. You been having fun with Aunt Annie?
No, I've been rehearsing all day.
There's no need for that. Listen, when the time comes, I'm sure you're gonna make a fine little mummy.
Thanks, Leon. Listen, you want me to take this up over there?
No, I'll be back in a few minutes to pick him up.
Oh, okay. Now leave the key, and when you come back, just put it there.
Leave the key or...
Take the key, I
Take
mean.
the key, right.
And when you come back, leave it right there.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Say bye-bye, Annie.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Boy, am I glad you're home with your pop. Who is it?
Leon.
Oh, okay, Leon, leave the key.
Right. I've got to leave Stanley, too.
What?
Stanley, I'm putting him in the buggy.
Leon, you can't do this to me. I've got that audition tonight.
I'm sorry, Annie, but I just got a call from the hospital. Another little person's about to come into the world.
And another big person's about to go out. Oh, Leon, you can't do this to me.
Well, there's no other way. It's an emergency.
What about my emergency? Would you leave your baby with a babbling, hopeless incompetent?
Heck, no. Oh, I get it. You're making a little joke. No, I'll be back as soon as possible. 10 at the latest.
10?
Well, 9:30 if the patient's early.
If I'm late, Mr. Benedict will never speak to me again.
I'm sorry, Annie, but in the overall scheme of things, the miracle of birth has still got to come first. Now, goodbye.
All right. You're right. Some miracle you are. What are you so happy about? You like to see people suffer? Well, wait till I start getting delirious, and you'll really enjoy yourself. What is it? You can't possibly be hungry again, sweetheart, please. Hello? Please, be quiet.
I haven't said anything yet.
Not you, Stanley. Judy, where in the heck are you?
I'm still in Larchmont. I'm sorry. Is anyone coming over?
Oh, I've called everybody. Don has to work, and George has a date, and my mother and father are out. What am I going to do?
Anne, I've made a decision.
Oh, you coming home?
No, you can take Stanley with you.
Take Stanley with me?
Oh, now don't worry. He's been out the evening before.
I know, but I can't take a baby to an audition.
Why not? I taught him how to clap hands.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's out of the question, and it's 7:30.
Then what are you going to do?
What can I do? I'm going to take Stanley to the audition.
Good. But I'd like him to be dressed real nice.
How dressed up can a baby get?
And go into his room, and in his dresser, under the navy sweater, you'll find the blue knit suit with the striped top.
Okay, all right. In the dresser, under the blue sweater, the navy blue thing with the striped top. Okay, hold on while I find him. Okay, I got him.
Now, in the chest by the crib, you'll find his yellow coat his Grandma Harriet gave him for Christmas and the hat from Cousin Selma.
Judy, why didn't you tell me before? I could have gotten him when I went for the rompers.
Oh, I was afraid you'd have too much to remember.
Okay, I'll get him. Albert, I wish I didn't. It'd be so much easier for both of us.
I realize that the court has a busy calendar, but we're both interested in seeing that justice be done. And the only way that justice can be done is if the jury will bring in a murder verdict in the first degree. The prosecution rests.
An excellent idea. And after that performance, I'd advise you, young man, to throw yourself on the mercy of the court or out the window. Next applicant, please. Miss Anne-Marie. Come, I have no patience with tardiness.
I'm here, Mr. Benedict, I'm here. Here I am. Right on time, 8:15.
Well, if you're doing Goldilocks, won't you need a mama and a papa bear?
Oh, this isn't in me. I mean, I was just carrying it for good luck. Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you'd give me a signal.
What was that? I heard a baby. I see a baby. Miss Marie, in my office this morning, you were unmarried and childless.
Yes, sir.
I'm aware of the great strides being made in the medical profession, but this...
Oh, he isn't mine, Mr. Benedict. It belongs to my next-door neighbor. You see, she had to go up to Larchmont because the sister was having a fight with her husband, and she had no one to leave the baby with, and Judy just had to get up there to protect her sister, and you really don't care, do you?
What are you chatting about?
Well, sir, I know I shouldn't have brought him, but it was the only way I could get here on time, and I just couldn't pass up this opportunity to be a pupil in your class.
A pupil, possibly, but never in my class. Now, why don't you and Nature's Little Wonder go into my office and wait until you are called?
Yes, sir.
And don't drool on anything, either of you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. You kill me for messing up this office, but it doesn't matter. I can't have you rolling off a desk. There, that's good. Okay, now, let's see. Albert, we've got to be realistic. Albert, we've got to be realistic.
Miss Anne-Marie.
That's us, Stanley. Okay, now, sweetheart, you just lie there and think pleasant thoughts. No noise. Only burp if you have to. Love you. Okay.
All right, Miss Marie, if things are all under control in Daddy Land, let's take it from the phone call.
Hello, Albert? Albert, I told you not to call me again. Please, dear, you must listen. Of course I love you, but I think I hear the baby crying. Stanley. Oh, Stanley, please. Now, please, sweetheart, stop crying. Come on. I'll only be a few minutes. There. Okay. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, be a good boy. Good boy. Okay. Should I start at the beginning?
Yes, stopping at the end makes it too short.
Hello, Albert. Albert, I asked you not to call me again. Why is she doing this?
He's been sent from the actor's studio to destroy me. That's it.
Shall I start again, Mr. Benedict? I guess I shall. Hello, Albert. Albert, I asked you not to call me again. Please, please, dear, please. You must listen. Albert, what would your parents do? Albert, please. No, Albert. Albert, I just wanted to...
That will be enough, Miss Marie. Now, I suggest that when you hang up the phone with Albert, you immediately call the Hollywood Palace and see if they can use a girl, a baby, and a teddy bear. Now get that squalling bundle of milk and talcum powder out of here.
Oh, he can't help it, Mr. Benedict. Weren't you ever a baby?
I'll thank you not to rake up the past.
But what about my audition?
You've lost your audition. You are now fighting for your life. Get that slobbering, babbling disaster out of here.
Now, see here, Mr. Benedict. I don't mind your attacking me, but I will not allow you to attack my friend's baby. You're a cruel, heartless man.
Miss Marie, you are using up my acoustics.
Sure, what do you care? If Herman and Margaret kill each other, you're just safe and sound in your snug little workshop. Well, I'll tell you something. You attack defenseless little babies because they can't talk back to you. Well, I can, and I'll tell you what you really are. No, I'm not going to tell you what you really are at all. I'm just going to let you stay up all night trying to guess.
Did you hear the way she spoke to me? No one gets away with that in the Benedict workshop except Benedict.
Well, Stanley, it's over. Boy, we really blew it. But don't let it get you down, sweetheart. Here, hold this. It wasn't your fault. No, sir. At least it wasn't a total loss. We had fun in the taxi on the way down, didn't we? Sure. And you just forget about Mr. Benedict. I'm sure he didn't mean all those terrible things he said. He's a big stinker. Are you kidding? He's just the best darn teacher, that's all. Who cares about this dumb workshop anyway? I do. But I'll get over it. Yes. Sure, and someday when you're all grown up, you'll come and see me, Stanley. And I'll be selling things. I'll probably be selling teddy bears, and you can tell all your friends I made her what she is today. There we go. There, we're gonna get out of this terrible place. Yes, sir. And this time we're gonna take the subway. You better believe it.
That was quite the performance.
I wasn't acting.
I know, but it takes a certain talent to come across as a real person.
May we go now?
Yes, I'll reserve the rest of my comments till after your audition tomorrow night.
My audition?
Certainly not mine.
You mean you're giving me another chance? After everything I've just said?
I'm a bit curious about those things you wanted me to stay up nights guessing.
Oh. You are? Well, I think I'll just save some of my comments, too. Till after the audition. I'm sorry, Albert, but it's all over, and this is goodbye. Goodbye, Albert.
Thank you, Miss Marie. I'll see you in my office in exactly 2 minutes.
He hated it. Otherwise, he'd have said something nice. On the other hand, I mean, even if he loved it, he never says anything nice. Of course, he did say thank you, Miss Marie. But that could mean he was thankful it was all over. No, I'm going to think positive. It was terrific. And I hope he thinks so, because I really don't.
Come in.
I know it's only been 1 minute and 48 seconds, Mr. Benedict, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I just had to find out. Now it's 2 minutes.
Well, Miss Marie, I'd say your acting was just adequate. Your projection, just passable. Diction needs a lot of work. As for the way you moved...
Obvious I didn't make it.
Quite the contrary. I want you in the workshop. You'll be my greatest challenge.
I really don't understand you at all. I mean, I wasn't really terrific on the stage tonight. I could tell you weren't thrilled by my performance, and last night I said some really terrible things to you, and I just don't understand why you want me in your workshop.
That's my way of getting even.